100%. It's been a year, but you struggle to keep pace. Done everything right. My heart is a mess. Now you need to talk. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies. Tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's start the fire.
So the biggest problematic part of doing what I just did to switch everything to make this more stable is we're going to get dropped frames. Like, it's something I cannot negate. I was testing out a beta feature in OBS doing dynamic bitrate, but it doesn't like that, trying to push that through 10 megabytes per second upload. Trying to push 1080p through that, let alone if I were to try to do like 1440 or 4K or something. Yeah, it's just gonna be minimal. We'll probably do, like yesterday's stream, we had about 2 to 3% dropped frames. It's just gonna happen, and there's nothing I can currently do about it until internet is upgraded. And I know you say dropped frames are fine. They're not fine to me. Even it lowers, I always want to maintain a certain quality. So it's a big stressor if I see dropped frames. And knowing that I want it 0, ideally. It just sucks that I've switched over now as a content creator to a live stream, mostly a live stream presence, and if I can't maintain that quality, I don't know what to do right now. I enjoy these streams so much. And I want them, I know a lot of people will can deal with drop frames and stuff like that, but personally, what I want from my brand is to be at a certain quality level. And that may be silly to some people, but I want to maintain that quality level, and this whole upgrade was to get to a better quality level. You have to drink every single time I say quality level. But yeah, this stream, as long as I'm feeling it, I'm just a little shaken, and I know that might be silly too, but it's just, this is my life. So if something is failing here, I've been just fighting since Sunday morning. I've been fighting to try to get these settings to a workable, just something workable. And I appreciate you all, and thank you for sticking around and hanging out. But I also apologize, even if you don't mind, for the dropped frames that will happen as I speak right now. On Adam Modelo. Okay, what were we doing? What were we doing? We were welding up. I need more silicones. Everything's good though, sound, everything's fine right now. Oh, let's get these silicones. Oh, I can't do that because why? No connection points. Wait, what? What? Oh. You know, everything is awesome. I hope everything is awesome. That's all working right now. Loyalty redemption. Yeah, that's all on the screen. That's awesome. Everything is fine. Okay. I'll try not to focus on it and just get through the stream, but it is going to. It's going to frustrate me when I see it. Let's grab some iron. Let's grab some iron. I love you too. We need better internet. But you already know that. I've been fighting, so I was pretty much fighting like all, I say fighting because it felt like I was fighting. Pretty much most of the day trying to get, the settings into a workable state. Only thing silly is the cones. Game Dork, my anti-anxiety meds would be... Sorry.
I hear you breathe that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat, I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours, it's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. I watch you shower, so beautiful. The way the water drips on your phone. I always knew you were too good for me, and that we would never be. We share the last cigarette. It's the least thing that I regret. Now close the door, leave you asleep. The town is empty, just like me. Baby, please leave me. Down in the alleys with
Sorry. I don't want to do that on stream. We'll just focus on the building, the greebles, ignore the dumpster fire, and just push on. Inventory full. We can't do that. Not connected. Need potatoes. Fries sound good for lunch. I think we're having some potatoes for dinner.
inventory full.
Of iron. So weird how our voice fluctuates. Yeah, that would just temporarily solve my problem. It would all still be there in the end. Now we need some silicone. Need a larger inventory, but I'm not modding our inventory right now. Maybe some suit upgrades in the future. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, did we weld up? No. I messed up here. Yeah, it's not a solution. Or a welding yeah, area welding. Just go, everybody go tell Marek that I need that area welding. Iron needs that area welding right now, please. Speaking of which, my wife's acting directing buddies are encouraging me to write a script about aging punk rock back that never admitted they didn't make it big time. Title a dumpster fire Xmas. That trailer was pretty cool, Game Direct, that you posted of your wife's next movie, I assume, was the punk band ECDC. It better be if it wasn't. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to save real quick. As long as we stay sub like 5% drop frames, I can get feeling a little bit better. Not better, but not like pure panic mode. The inside there, we didn't hit the. We just need iron right now. I also saw that we had doors completely unwelded that I want to weld up. So each one of those corners is probably, yeah, probably missing their stuffs. Can we fit here? Kinda. Okay, we can't really fit in there. Can we get to that corner? Kinda, yeah. We were the biggest of big times. Yeah, it can't be about you guys. You were the biggest punk metal? That's what I'm saying. Punk rock band ever. Okay, that should be all the projections. Hey, Marcus. How are you? I know you're not really here, you're lurking, but how are you? Happy Potato Day. It is a day of potatoes. Potato computers, potato internet, potato potato, tomato tomato. Now I slightly lose my brain. So how are we gonna do this? We're gonna have to figure out a way. Do we have, let's go. Let's just build. I need power. I need some power and I need to build, take my mind off things. Give me the power. That He-Man, if anyone's seen that He-Man trailer, that's got me excited. I've been, before stream today, I was watching a lot of the trailers that came out for the Super Bowl. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I just watched the trailers. Do we want to do this here? Yeah, I like that. I may have already lost my brain, yeah. I decided it would be a good idea to do content creation as my full-time job. So yeah, I probably lost my brain already. We had hit singles and EC had that addiction of his, Warhammer. Thought it was that grinder addiction. How is that a bad thing? Tron Ares was fantastic. He doesn't suck in everything, EC. Four main characters are George, Paul, John, and their daughter, who keeps teasing them that if you guys had a Ringo in your band, you might have been big. Oh, I see where you're going now. We're Beatles. Making fun of the Beatles. Like it. I take it back. I want to maintain that same angle. I shouldn't have welded it up, but I didn't know how it was going to look like until I welded it up. Now I'm going to have to get rid of the other projections on the other side too. The funny thing is, and just going back to it and not trying to gripe on it too much, but the funny thing is I did test streaming earlier for like 15 to 20 minutes and had 0 issues. Smelter is all CG. Give it to a voicer that would... Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they stopped... EC, they stopped doing that. Come on, stupid freaking Chris Pratt is Mario in those movies, which makes no sense. And he just sounds like Chris Pratt. He's just like, it's a me, Mario. Why did Mickey Mouse go to outer space? To find it. Wow, Marcus, you're supposed to be lurking, not ruining jokes. You know what made yesterday's stream better with the, even while we were having some drop frames, is I get to shoot things in Borderlands, at least. I wish they'd stop hiring big name actors. Yeah, exactly, DC. Oh, we got to get rid of these protection real quick. been thinking that for a while. Let voice actors do voice acting jobs. Let actors do acting jobs. I mean, yes, there can be. I'm not saying that it's how it always has to be, but for the most part, that's how it should be. Face array used to mean something, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I just did it. I did it. We good on this side? What is going on this side? Got the double projections. There. Now are we good? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the materials. It wasn't even double projections. I'm just dumb. Looking at you, NBA. What am I missing about NBA? No, but that has bothered me a lot when they bring in like actors for all the voice acting jobs. It bothered, for some reason it's Mario that bothers me a lot. But it's just how lazy his voice acting was for that character. Was very rough. When someone could have done such a better job. The only time I say it, well, Alan, God, why do I always butcher his name? Tidduck? How do you say his name? Something like that. He's both a voice actor and an actor, right? I mean, at this point, what is he? He's more known for his voice acting. NBA has a video game series, and one of them used the N-base stars to do the voices. Yeah, I didn't see it either, Bachelors. I specifically didn't see it because they used Chris Pratt, and not even just Chris Pratt. It's, they didn't use voice actors when they definitely should have. Oh, not Tim Allen. Allen, the dude from Firefly, and he was doing like so much voice acting for Disney, and he was also in Dodgeball. Yes, that. I never know how to pronounce that last name. Inventory full, inventory full. No, not the he's not the captain of Firefly, he was the pilot. That's Nathan Fillion, that's the captain. Mal. I'm not saying that on stream, PC. That's why all the ladies like him. Family friendly. How dare you? Wow. One of my childhood favorites, that Mario film done with the actors. Not, yeah, the old school, like the live action. I actually love the live action old school Mario movie. You don't know the names of the actors? Well, he was not the captain. Nathan Fillion was the captain. Alan was the what am I trying to say here? The pilot. Wash. Like Game Dork said. Okay, what are we gonna do here though? Do I want to bring this straight into that? Yeah, it always gets such hate, but it's like, it's one of those movies. I loved it back then, but I still could watch it. Yes, it's rough, but I mean, it's like the Evil Dead movies. They just are good. I don't care how bad they are. They're just good. Resident Alien? I've never seen that before. Is OSHA approved coffee just like the perfect temperature or something? Like it can't actually burn you? Okay, let's get back to doing this. What is going on with this building right now? I noticed some mistakes we may have made. We have these windows coming out one instead of going in one on the bottom. We'll just work with it. Happy little accidents. It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix. Who do you think I am? It was sci-fi, not sure where it lives now. I never watched it. Like I said. I mean, if it has him in it, though, I would watch it. He is hilarious. Who is he in Moana again? He's one of the animals, right? Is he Hey Hey in Moana? Which is ridiculous. I think he is. It might also be, yeah. It might be a regional thing. Did Firefly? No, Firefly wasn't on Sci-Fi, right? I don't know what it was on. Hey, hey. I'm glad the pig, I can't remember the pig's name right now, but I'm glad the pig got some time in the second movie. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I kind of want to do this. And then that, and then... Theoretically, it should be the same thing like this. I think Disney is contractually obligated to put him in every... Yeah. At this point, I think so. Judging by how many titles he's been in. Okay, half blocks. You're not a half block. And then we'll go wood up the other side. I think that's looking pretty good. We didn't add him to the movie. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, we got chicken. Okay, he can play chicken. You're back with OSHA approved coffee. So now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. I was thinking of just doing this to start with. See what we can do with that. And then down here we're gonna do the full block. We'll make it work. Everything will be awesome. We could just bring this section up here. Now I want you and do this here. We need more iron. Yeah, he was the... I can't remember his name right now. We were talking about him in a past stream. Someone knew his name and I can't remember what it is. It's still technically Disney. Well, not still technically, it is Disney. Yeah, and we could put like some beams or something in there. I actually have an idea. I have an idea. Whenever it saves now, it's like a huge chug. Like most games, you know when most games save, there's like everything stops for a second. He has been a robot too many times to count. iRobot, he was too good. They left him out of the credits because he was outshone Will Smith. Rev, what is up? Hey, Rev. It's great to see you. Let's mimic the same thing on this side. How you doing, Rev? Happy Potato Day. Rev is awake and he's adorable. I saw you scheduled your stream already, Rev, so I know that you're streaming. You know, I've actually been thinking of splitting content up during the week. Still doing my members only streams with Borderlands right now. I'm going through the Borderlands series, which we've still got a bunch of Borderlands games to go through. But Tuesday and Thursday, I've been thinking of splitting between Space Engineers 1 and 2. Because I have been enjoying playing on the members only server for our Space Engineers 1 server, and it'd be fun to stream that. Plus, it could get some of the members in the community in the stream. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be awesome? You're doing well. I'm also awake and adorable. It's good to know. It'd be scary if you weren't awake. We could do vents here. Not that you want vents going into space. This little bit of detailing, though, could be really nice, especially for painting. Do we get royalty checks if you make? Yes. It's in, you're paid in potatoes, though, so take that as you will. The same potatoes that you make here on stream, that's what you get paid in. Duke is the only royalties around here. I love his shirt, by the way. His new merch, the silicone one, is hilarious. Yeah, I like that. We'll do the same thing up top. We're gonna have to figure something out there, but that's not that hard. We'll just use the unified grid system and figure that out. So go there to there. I'll grind this block out, and then we'll work that. Let me go grind this one out on this side. No, I don't have one on this. This building is designed weird. What did we do? Huh? I see. We don't need to redesign anything. We just need to get rid of this. Turn off that for a second and put these in. So now it's symmetrical. There we go. Now we just need to do the top part. Let's save real quick. Let's go grab some power. I want to get this closed up pretty quick because I was excited. I have some ideas for the inside, the interior. Just need to do this part up here. Get you back on. Start down here. 1, 2, 3. Aren't you glad I can count to 3? Maybe not these top ones? Or should I do the top ones down here? Oh, that works. That works. I am excited for tomorrow to do some more Borderlands, or start Borderlands 2. I'm gonna be playing a character I've never played in Borderlands 2, which is Krieg. Imagine a manhunt where everyone tries to hunt down Ire to appear on stream so they can get a royalty check. Yeah. Here's the catch, DC. You have to pay me to join, and then you get your money back if you catch me. Or I can be really money scummy and say that you get like a small portion back. So you pay me $10 to get on the server, and you get $2 if you catch me. Hashtag not worth it. Okay, I like that a lot. Yeah, that adds some nice detail there. Okay, what are we missing? This wall is full. No, this is definitely not fully closed up. We got to figure out this right here. The cashback program, exactly. Here. Are we just gonna do this here? And then these blocks here, and then we'll figure out something inside. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Start charging interest. If you don't catch me, you owe me. You paid $10 to get him in, but now you actually owe me 20 bucks because you didn't catch me. Seems like the wrong way to go. Seems like the wrong direction for content creation. Not really the vibe that I'm trying to put out. While I do want to make money content creating, I don't want to act like that. I have a really neat idea for the stairs that are going to the balcony of the Drydock. Oh, I completely missed this. How did I miss this? Didn't I do this all in... Oh, my head was stuck. No, we completely missed it. Not sure how, but we did. Yeah, I like it. That is 100% sealed up that side. We'll seal up this other side. Then we'll start working on the shorter ends. We also need to weld up. So these are the two doors I was talking about earlier. I think that's the only doors that we haven't welded up. Yeah. So I forgot to leave an area, but we can just end up running a conveyor line here, and I can make this all look better. I have ideas, and we need to figure out this, which is going to be done. It's going to be done. Let's just do it right now, actually. Okay, we just do that here. Yeah, I know, I need more iron. We always need iron. We're gonna have to figure out that area. It shouldn't be that hard to do. But right now that leaves a gap. This block here needs to change. Perfect. Perfect. Does that close up this whole side? It looks like it. Now we just need to do the ends. But I want to do this part real quick. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right. There we go. Probably still gonna do... I'm thinking we're gonna do this here, and then these right here. Yeah. I'm good with that. This really bothers me. Silicon, nickel, iron. Let me fix these real quick and then we'll do the sides because they're bothering me. Silicon. Just want like 400. Nickel? That's probably not enough nickel. We need more nickel. Yeah. Who would have thought? Let's put some of the U back. Works for me. That should be enough to finish the doors. There we go. I don't know why I'm shutting them. Because. Okay, now we need this section here. Which we're going to end up doing the same thing with this. Right? No, we actually don't need to do that. Because we did this the right way. You have fresh coffee? I have a Gatorade. That's all I have. It's just a Gatorade. And a dream. To be the very best. The best there ever was. Okay, so I would want this here. We need iron. Who would have known? It's crazy. Come on. Put back all your other stuff. I don't want you. How to drink them all. It is my destiny. Hi, Miles Prower. Where's the tip link? It's missing from... Because we reached the technical issues. If you really need it, I will post it again and pin it. Game dork. Sadly, there's no command for it. Isn't that weird? Not that I know. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Who knows? Is the bot even here? Probably. What got redacted? Give me 1 second. I will post it in the chat. Yeah, there's no command for it. It's because we lost. So we technically lost the first stream. Due to whatever happened. Who knows? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? Space. What's up, Tim Curry? There, it's pinned. It was pinned on the previous stream, and it just wasn't repinned. It was not on my mind, even though it definitely should be on my mind at all times. Money, 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 money. Actually, money is on my mind at all times, but at the moment, it was definitely not on my mind. What were we doing? We were over here. Okay, okay. And then I just want to do here. What do we have for windows? I can't really put a window there, can I? Nah, Rev, we had... I would say don't go watch the beginning of this stream and the end of last stream. Today's stream. And I don't want to get back in that mindset of where I was, but yeah. Anyway, everything is awesome. Yeah, it was the batteries of the modem, the router, something, something, something. What am I looking for? A window, window, window. Yeah, this is not going to sit perfectly in there. Of course it's not. So we're just going to fill this with stuff. There, I don't need to ask you all the time, Rev, because other people will. We're gonna have so much detailing we're gonna have to do in the inside of this. Yeah, that is technically sealed up, so let's do the other side. That's the whole side sealed up? Yeah. It looks like it. Are we having some severe issues right now? What is going on, game? Yeah, this looks like... Are we seriously stuttering like crazy right now? Hello? Hello? Are we having hard stops right now? Hey, just Derek Main. Welcome in. Show your product chain a bit, please. Yeah, in a second. Once I find out if the stream is just full stopping every 2 seconds or if that's just on my end. Okay, okay. I'm actually gonna turn the preview off. There we go. Okay, it was just the preview, the OBS preview then. So we have the Gearforge, Smelter. Underneath that is the assembler. And then we have the refinery and the fabricator. Okay, thank you. We need to figure
the
out
job.
this.
And then I get paid.
Game Dork, thank you so much for the $10 tip. Yeah, OBS is full on freaking out right now for me. 1 second. One moment. Plus I gotta change this. So it's now 175. Now you're seeing, yeah, it's my bitrate is freaking out. It just all of a sudden said that I was dropping like 1,000 frames on my end. OBS is OBSing right now so hard. These bitrate numbers make no sense. I wish I could show this. But we're going down to like 600 kilobytes per second, then somehow jumping up to 20,000, and we don't even have that upload speed or the capabilities of uploading 20,000. And it shouldn't be, it should be, I'm on constant bitrate. Yeah, I'm just not understanding the bitrate fluctuations right now. Make absolutely no sense. Also, OBS is just like hard freezing. OBS itself is hard freezing every few seconds. Thank you, Game Door. Thank you very much. Yeah, the bitrate is literally absolutely insane right now. These numbers are, it's a roller coaster. We're doing Bunny Hill right now on a roller coaster. 2,000 to 17,000 over and over again. Like, that's the average numbers it's going from. 19,000. That's not even possible. My internet is freaking out right now. No, I haven't updated OBS anytime recently, Rev. I also don't update OBS usually, like immediately, because there's always some issues. This is 100% just switching hardware and going over to AV1 encoding, and I'm also not downscaling anymore. And my internet just can't handle, it just can't handle the truth. It can't handle it. Like hardware wise, everything's fantastic. It's internet right now that is failing me hard. Bring me, we were talking about that in the members only stream. I was talking about this with DC, even though it's not technically the topic he brought up. But Carnage used to stream, or he streams on Twitch. But he had a bunch of internet issues for a long time with Starlink. Or not Spectrum, I think he had Spectrum or something, or Starlink sent him stuff. But he was struggling through some internet stuff for a while. with drop frames and some issues. It's just bringing me back to remembering those days. I cannot get a solid bitrate right now at all. It is fluctuating like crazy. Nothing will just chill out. Chill out, bro. Because what sucks is even if I have 10 megabytes up, it's not just me using the internet right now. But still, this is a weird issue. Yeah, I don't know, bro. We had no internet issues yesterday, really. We had dropped frames yesterday, but that's just because... I mean, I know why it is. It's trying to push data... The way AV1 works when it's trying to push data to YouTube, if it's trying to push too much and it exceeds the bandwidth, it drops frames. Rather than what it used to do, the encoder would just blur your screen for you, so everything would get pixelated, which it doesn't do now. It just drops frames. It will not settle down at all right now, though, and I don't currently know what to do. And I don't even know what the picture looks like for everybody. I am going to close Discord for 1 second. Not that that's going to solve my problems. It's definitely not Discord. I mean, Discord's definitely taking some of the bandwidth, but it's not going to solve all my problems. 1 second. Again, I just want to look. I just switched back. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. At one point I was trying variable bitrate, which is sketchy with my connection. Yeah, I stopped moving because it wasn't gonna look pleasant, EC, because I can see right now I'm in the red. Everything is red. Everything is kind of green right now, like light green. Now I'm in the yellow. All of a sudden, my frames just started dropping out of nowhere. It's Delphos' fault, right? It's all your fault, Delphos. Let's paint Delphos a color. Okay, we're just gonna move. I say that and then I stutter. Oh, where were we? This side. We had to figure out this side right here. What did I do with the other side? I have double windows, right? Yeah. What do I have, though? Is it there in one? No, it's there in two. This goes in one more, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's chilling out. It didn't get the memo. It's not UE1, is it? Thank you, Marcus, for the $10 super chat. You're done with the call, but you're partially lurking. A hat! I like hats. And member of 2 months. Only 2 months, Marcus. Come on. We need to step up. Step up that game. This is what we want, right? Yeah. And that's 2 in like that, and then we go up. To the air, I think. 2 months new. 13 months, CC. That's insane. It's insane to think I've been doing this for that long. That is crazy to think that I've been a partner for like 13 months. Your name is not Doc Brown. It should be. You need to go back to the future, dude. You need to get on EC's level. He now is like the true, the oldest member. In the sense of not age, time. Hey, Prime. It is very boom today. Welcome to the technical issues stream, where everything is awesome, where I'm Ron Burgundy. OGEC, exactly. I was not calling you old, EC. That's not my intentions. Iron. Oh no, we need silicon. We need silicon. Let's put about you. Yeah, that looks good. Silicone. Ah, it's a roller coaster of emotions. It really is today. Thank you, Rev. Yeah, I don't know what the bitrate is. Chilled out, whatever was going on. Rev called us all old on Sunday. When did he do? Where was that? And thank you, Sean, for the emojis. I don't recall that. Him calling us old. Okay, let's do this here. We're probably gonna do Windows down here too. Not Linux. Ha 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 ha. Are we though? Would it be there? No. No, that's not right. That's not right. It's not right at all. It would be there. And then we'll do... We were talking about the 80s. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. I remember that now. I don't know what channel that was in, but I remember that conversation. That might have been in Valhalla. Valhalla. Oh, looks good to me. We're gonna need more silicone. It's not your, it is totally your fault, Rev. You get to choose when you come into this world. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all your choice. Iron. Iron. Doc Brown's fault, exactly. Or Marcus. It's Marcus's fault because he's not Doc Brown. Definitely gonna put windows on this side. We'll tell you that we, even with all the issues, the frames have still been sub 5%. Like I said that I wanted them to stay. Okay, we would want this here. We want that, yeah. We're gonna do this. And then this. Still no flying car. What do we want? Time travel. When do we want it? That's irrelevant. It really is, isn't it? More silicon for the silicon gods. Inventory full. Okay, how many more windows can we do here? And do we want to switch this over now? Now we can at least do those there. Aim Dork's coming in with a hat steal. Thank you, Game Dork, for the $10 super chat. Totally forgot to weld all this up. We sadly live in the Biff Tannen casino timeline. Yeah, sadly. I think so too, Easy. He actually got it too, crazy. I'm pretty sure the timeline would be preferable to this one. Okay, we don't need to get full into... I mean, I'd even prefer the Idiocracy timeline to this one. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, iron. We need iron. A little bit of iron. Not that much iron. I said a little bit of iron. Like 1,000 iron. And then silicon. The rest silicon. Because we got windows out the butt. And 1 cent. Yeah, that 1 cent. 1 cent. That 1 cent. That was pretty funny in Game Dark. And then I'd want this here. Same thing down below. Yeah. That 1 cent's hilarious. We are running low on suit energy. I don't think that we have... No, we're out of things. Do I show my member time? It shows by the color of your helmet. I didn't know Rev owned those large storage crates. What are you talking about? What large storage crates? Oh, you talking about this? DC? Yeah, he marked them himself. So that let everybody know that they're his. I thought we were in the idiocracy time, and I feel like we're only a year out from watering our crops are pronto. We're getting close to some politicalness here. Just warning everybody. His name is, I didn't see that. I think his name is on a bunch of stuff. DC. Let's go get suit power. I've seen Rev on many things because it makes sense to be on. Wait, let's go check. Hey, Trades Bloke, welcome in. How is the 9060 treating me? It's treating me fantastic. It's just now it's an internet thing. It's not even OBS issues. It's 100% internet. I found 2 doll hairs. I live in my own timeline. This is the hat war, really cheap hat wars because everybody's poor. No, I don't know if the rev is on any of these. I thought some of these other machines had writing like that. Danger, high voltage. Rev, yeah, see right there. Rev owns this also, this battery. Hey, would you believe that Rev owns this battery? No, but it's been amazing being on a hardware, Steve. It's been amazing being on hardware that is so up to date. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being on hardware that is like 4 or 5 years behind. So aside from streaming, the 9060 XT is fantastic. I'm actually secretly part owner of Space Industry. That's why my name is on them. What did I miss? What is going on? There it is. 8 months. Thank you so much for continuing your membership, Game Dork. What was I doing? My brain is farting right now. My brain is farting. My brain is farting. What was I? Okay. This is where I was. Do we just want another window here? Those batteries must have some manufacturing defect. Why else would he own them and not you? Exactly. I don't trust those batteries at all. Or he left them here. That's the problem. He left the batteries here. Because he's known for abandoning batteries. That's just Rev's thing. It's just what he does. Nice. I had a feeling that was getting quoted. It is mind-blowing being on such, like, recent, within a year hardware, just seeing what's like this game. For streaming, I'm still streaming this in the same settings. I'll show my settings. I may be on a 9060 XT, but optimization's just not there, so I still am streaming on a custom medium, just with texture quality up and armor beveling enabled. Just because optimization's just not there yet. Do I want to do the same thing up top? I can't really do the same thing up top. I'm thinking of doing a smaller window up here. We need an update. Yeah, I'll get on that. People need to start telling me the updates from the member streams too, because there were some pretty funny ones. There's some pretty funny members only stream update or quotes that don't get quoted because we don't have a bot. My batteries do not have defects. We had an internal investigation and found ourselves innocent. Oh, your internal investigation found you innocent. That's great. I trust that, Rev. 100%. Completely trustable. Can we get in this building now? Some of those quotes aren't 100% family friendly. We're not 100% family friendly, so it's fine if the quotes aren't 100% family friendly. I've never stated that I try to maintain close to family friendly, but I've never stated that I am a completely family friendly channel. We'll always try to keep things appropriate for the most part, but sometimes we can joke a little bit. There's nothing, we're not crossing a line into a totally different territory, and we're like, the topics are just always not family friendly. Okay, I had an idea here. What was my idea? Hold on, I need this for just measurement purposes. No, yeah, that's fine. That's just there to measure things. Now it's gone. We do need iron though. Innuendos, but not vulgar. We know, yeah, everybody here knows the line. We're above Disney, but below Cartoon Network level of family friendly. I mean, what level? You're talking about like After Dark Cartoon Network, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see this idea. I had a vision. I had a dream. A vision? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like I do when I'm building an A-tie, I like have these. I'll see something when I look at something. God, my brain is smooth. My brain really is smooth. My payday is tomorrow and has 32 extra hours on it, aside from saving for a new laptop. The laptop? What was the laptop from? I forget what that conversation was. And bribing my wife to not change the locks. Money doesn't help me much. Money is, sadly, plays a huge part. I don't want to talk about it, obviously. It's not a topic that I need to talk about, but money plays a gigantic part in like so much for me, which really sucks. Something like that. Let's actually not do that part. Yeah, of course we can't kick there. What did the ones say to the 2s and 3s? I don't know, Sean. Okay, then we would want to partial copy this. By the way, Rev, I'm so happy that you've started the partial copy. Like, it's so funny that it's almost like you hit a... Oh, what did I just do? I just copied the whole grid by accident. No, but you like hit a point where everything started to click, the unified grid for you. No. No, what is going on here? Okay, let's try that again. I have no kids, no mortgage is proof that I'm old. I have no kids, but I don't have a mortgage. But I don't have a mortgage because I couldn't afford a house. Okay, that looks good there. I'm not gonna be able to partial copy the next part though, or maybe I will. We'll see. So I'm gonna do stairs, same way that we did them, like this. I believe it was DC. This is how you talked about the last time we did stairs. Then we want this. Yeah, I believe we want this. Yeah, this is perfect. I grew up poor, often homeless. Trailer parks were often seen as an upgrade. How much far? We gotta go 1 block further, right? Yeah, that should be perfect. Because then this would go right to there. Yes. I should have just... I'm not gonna be able to partial copy that, so we just gotta build it here. Because I did this dumb. But I didn't know what I was gonna do with the top. So I wanted to get that in. If that makes sense at all. Yes, you're probably the youngest one here. So no, Rev. It does not make you old. Think it makes you a YouTuber? What, that I don't have a house? Or that Rev, because Rev, no kids, no mortgage. Yeah, it's probably the Rev thing, not whatever I just said. That would make more sense. Yeah, you have a hot tub. And it's paid off. Okay, then we are going to do stair, 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 stair. Then we need this here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. It means you are too young to have begun the cycle. Okay, that's what I was thinking for stairs. We'll do something here. Yeah, I like this. I like it. Back in my day, I would cycle uphill both ways. How? How though? Okay, now do we want to bring this in like this? That works. We couldn't afford snow. The best we got was muddy ice. Probably do railing like this. I just think it's gonna look better doing custom railing here rather than using the other railings. Wrong way. The cycle uphill both ways. The school is on one hill and the house is on another hill. Nice, nice. The dust kicking up. It's crazy. Are these OSHA approved railings? Some folks had that downhill privilege. Back in my day, you had to pay a phone for the ambulance, not like now you just pull your phone out. It was funny, Sean. Okay, we're gonna have to make custom stairs here too. Probably do bring this over to here. Probably want to get rid of this. Probably not do that corner part either. Isn't that how it is in 0G environments? Maybe. So you can just grab hold. We're gonna have to bring this down too. Same thing here. And now we're gonna have to figure out stairs. I think we do a half grate. Is that going to be too far in the way? Can we get by that? I believe so. Raise your hand if you start worlds with the intent of using it as a ship or overbuild save and end up spending hours building the base station. I don't do that. I actually don't do that. I don't know that I like that. I also messed up. What color? Did you have a pink hand or something for a second, DC? I have a save I started on the alien planet with the idea to just rush a ship and make my way to Earth, like? Are you just, like, staying on the alien planet? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, let's go grab some power real quick. See you later, Rev. Thanks for stopping by. Do we just want to build a ladder here? You just build a ladder here. It's gonna block the upgrade modules though, but we could still technically put them in. Building a whole staircase doesn't make a lot of sense. Could we theoretically climb up that? Yes. No, I tried to type hand in the emotes thing and actually typed it in. Oh, I've done that so many DC. I've done that so many DC. I've done that so many times DC. Where I open up, like, especially on a phone, you open up the emojis, and when you go to search, it defaults still to the text. I'm keeping that for now. I like it. Where else was I looking at? We gotta plug in all these holes. Oh no. I totally didn't do this. I thought we finished both sides. We didn't finish this side. Whoops. Whoops. I didn't do that. Nobody told me that I messed up. Ooh. Yeah, I can't wait for ladders either. I mean, just want Shift R here. And then these all the way to there and then there. You don't think I fully finished welding the other side? What do you mean? Yes, I did. It's all welded. What are you talking about? Now you go, made you look. But I could reach it through the block. Could have happened with a bunch of drop frames. Who knows? It's just a ton of stuttering. It's hiding some of the stuff I'm doing. I don't really like this edge right here like this, so I don't know what I'll do. I might just leave it. I might just leave it. Okay. We just need to do a window down here. I kind of want to do some of these windows. Doesn't make a lot of sense though. Why is there... Oh. That would be why. Just use your brain. Just use your brain. Every now it stutters a bit and then just skips forward. It's great. That's great to know. I was tempted to do, but it felt like it'd be nice going to say no the other side and see how many times random mode. No need to apologize. And then we'll just fill this part in with blocks. We can greeble it later. It's for future me to worry about. There we go. Now the outside is actually sealed. Is it though? Yes. The outside of it is actually sealed. It's a bit of a bump. I want to do a railing here, going up like this, something like that. We have two there, two there. We would probably do something like this here. Get rid of this. Let's do this and then this down here. True, I'm trying to plan out my rocket now, though. We are getting close to 75 more episodes. Yeah. 75 more episodes. And you'll be able to make it to space. I believe in you. There we go. You're gonna be worn out. They'll announce Space Engineers 3 once you get to space. Do I want this going all the way up to the top? No. I think that's fine. I accidentally hit caps lock. So we were walking. How do you look walking? How does walking look? I really want to know now. This still looks so awkward. This looks so weird. This looks fine. The chest is all moving fine there, and it's so it doesn't move at all though in first person. Sorry, I'm squirreling right now. Okay, good news. Mars is not in Space Engineers 2. Okay, back to actual gaming. We were gonna plug out some of the holes, and then we saw this giant hole here. So one of the first ones we gotta do is start to do is this. That is it's a bit of a fall. We'll be able to do some grates here. Let's get that done. I know I said we're gonna plug up the holes, but something more important is here now. We're gonna do grates. Yeah, let me just jump on that ghost grate. Yeah, first person is funky. That's not what I try to click. The crab walk. This feels so awkward. Okay. That is done now. We have some awesome view underneath us. We'll just fly. That gets that all sorted out. Tried to replicate the first person walk cycle in real life, and I think I pulled a muscle on your back. It looks great. This is so tedious. I want an area welder. Missing materials. Luckily, there's conveyor right here. Dropping a new beat. I am dropping a new if I'm writing, I said this the other stream, I'm writing a new song for Engineer Coffee's monorail. I'm writing a song for Engineer Coffee. If he chooses to use it for his monorail, that's what it gets used for, but I'm writing a new song for Engineer Coffee. It's an actual Engineer Coffee theme song. I'm pretty excited. I just need to find a time when I actually have some quiet time to record vocals, which is not something I have very often. Where are we going to want the stairs down? Where are we going to want the stairs down? Probably not here because we have that cargo container. It's probably going to be down here. Where are my stairs? Where are my stairs? Oh, my... Oh, okay, they're there. I wanted these. Still gotta do a custom. But what if we were to put them on the other side? No, we couldn't. We'd have to do them here because we can't really get through this side. So they'd have to come down over here. Perfect. Oh, area welding cravings. No, if I don't want to do half stairs both sides. I just want to do it one side. We're gonna be pros at building stairs. We gotta fly upside down. Come on. Work with me. There we go. Little dude's awake. And Dr. H is currently getting my daughter. Or our daughter, not my daughter. Yeah, she's just my daughter. I'm gonna actually grind this down because to match the broken texture of the stairs. Ta-da, now they match. Starting to think making a blueprint of the shape would save a lot of time? No. Don't talk silly like that, DC. That's just crazy talk. I'm gonna have to grab a little man here in a second. Let me just partial copy this. and I will grab the little dude. Everything is awesome. Forgot to take a breath for a moment while I was welding some space blocks at the starter base for Astro Base 1. Okay, then at the bottom of that one, we want to do... We're going to get away with doing something like this. Oh, I can't even do that. That should work. Still gonna need to make railings and stuff too, though. Just little hits. I'm polishing the stairs. Okay, does this work now? Yes. I mean, maybe we don't need railings right there, just at the beginning. But give me a second. I have to grab little man's. So I'll be right back.
I breathe that healthy breath. I know it's all of you that I get. One bedroom flat. I lock the door and put that photo of her on the floor. Been here for hours. It's getting dark, and we did everything and nothing at all. And I should leave, 'cause this is bad. Your hands make up for the love we don't have. I watch you shower, so beautiful. The way the water drips on your phone. I always knew you were too good for me, and that we would never be. We share the last set cigarette. It is the least thing that I regret. Now I close the door, leave you asleep. The town.
Okay, I am back. I'm back with little man's in my lap. What were we doing? We got stairs now up. So we can go down and deal with, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this. We'll probably do grates in here too. Probably do grates in here too. I can't wait for him to be able to talk. So he can just say things right now. Are we out of... No. The moment he's just yawning in my lap. and then do the same thing that we did there. Bring this. Is that gonna be no? Okay, yeah. Actually, let's do these here. So there's a little bit more support. It was saving as I was doing that. That's scary. And then the same thing on this side. I need iron. Yeah, that's looking really good. We're gonna have to do the same thing over here. Why? Why is that doing that? There we go. And do we have grate? Yeah, we can send grates that way too. Oh, that's cool. We can bring some grates this way. Yeah, have this here. It's almost like the building's building itself. It's amazing. I used to create mashups when my daughter wasn't sleeping well. When she was in the bouncer and used my foot to gently bounce her, soon she fell asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna miss when he's not this tiny anymore. He's just 20 months old right now. And he is. It's awesome having a little dude that can just sit in my lap like this. What buds? Hey Phil, how are you doing? Let him cook. He be jumping. He likes the space bar. He likes pressing the space bar a lot right now. He's not at the point of building yet. Yeah. Mommy will be here. Okay. Did we get all this? She's 14 on 18. But a lovely soul. That's awesome. It does feel like it's been forever, Phil. Welcome to Everything is Awesome. I'm liking how this is coming out. We'll probably do some greebles so we can hide underneath there. Something that like braces or something that looks like it's holding these in. Yeah, this is looking really nice. Occupado with elderly mother and caregiver. This is fine. It's definitely not something you need to apologize for. No, how dare you? Yeah, my kids. Oh, did we completely skip that? We did. We didn't even do the back side of that. Can we even get to that? My kids are 11. Oh, that was weird. 11, 8, and 20 months. Well, I guess 1, but he's almost 2. And he is adorable. He's distracting me right now. I apologize. Hashtag blame Apollo. I said his name and he got excited. What did I do to this side? That? Okay. Does that mean the outside's messed up? Oh, I'm not trying to apologize for him distracting me. It's something you just kind of deal with right now. Should make that a quote and confuse Dr. H with it. Hashtag blame Apollo. Yeah. Hi, buds. Can I have that? Thank you. Hold on, I have to get him his drink real quick. I am back. Do you feel that gentle breeze over your shoulder, Ire? Is it I, the wind god, coming in with gentle winds for you and your adorable son? Hey, wind god, how are you doing? This is a rough stream, but we're pushing through it. Should we be? I don't know, but we are. Either way. When your kids watch Percy Jackson and the Olympians, they're gonna think the stories are about. They already know. They know what their names refer to. They're not. Well, Apollo probably doesn't, but Artemis knows what her name is from. I'm thinking we're gonna close off this section here. Maybe even with some. See, I'm walking around a lot because I'm trying to picture what I'm gonna do. Part of me doesn't want to close this off so much like that, though. Maybe using these. It's my drink. This is mine. Did everybody see the picture of Apollo helping me when I was changing out the parts from my old case? He was helping me screw back the old case back together. So I'm thinking, I'm just gonna do what's in my head right now. I'm gonna bring a block up from here to about there. Realize we can't get to that like that. Yeah, on the Discord he was helping me. He wanted the help. He was actually holding the case, which is funny, so he was helping. I kind of want to leave this as a walkway. I don't really know the purpose of it. But since there's windows here, I don't really want to cut off, but I guess we're going to have to. We're going to have to cut off access to that area. So if we do this here, that actually looks really nice. Where does that go up to up top? Yeah, we'll be able to make this all look really good together. Get that welded up. Can we get another one in there? What one is the top one like? I feel like that. It's an access way for the window washer. There's a breezeway. Nice. 1 second again. He wants a drink of my drink. I may have just spilled my drink. 1 second. This is an interesting stream. Okay. Just gonna put that over there and then we'll be good. What else do we want here? Probably another... Bring down this. And then probably put another one of these here. Same height like that. Oh no, that's not right. Like that, and then like this. I'll be there in a minute. I was doing things for our Mrs. Project. I need to clean up before I grab him. Okay. He's being fine. He's just trying to steal my drink, which is just normal Apollo behavior. It's just normal Apollo behavior. Mommy? And then what do we want here? Do we want to use these here? Yeah, let's just do that. Continue the look here. I don't remember how high I was going with these. Yeah, I mean it is his, obviously. And he can have it. I mean, I gave it to him. Try to let him drink it, but he's at that point where he puts like the whole mouth on the drinks. He doesn't understand how to drink things like that. It's really cute. And then like that. Now we can't actually get over there, but that's fine. The other idea is that we take this away, we leave what was there, and then we just put this here. Yeah, it really is. Especially, he picked up, it was cool because sometimes they have these, like, these bursts of like knowledge or mechanical skills they learn, and that is amazing when that happens. Sit my lap again, so 1 second. Hey, oops, hit the microphone. You should talk to chat, Apollo. What do you want to tell chat? Mama is what he wants to tell chat. That's all he's saying is mama right now, which I don't even think you guys can hear him. Oh, we can't do this yet because we need to weld up that first one. on. We can't. Oh, we stuck. A little bit. We got stuck there for a second. You heard him just a little bit. He is so cute. He's escaping. If you can start them on multiple languages as early as possible, learn with them. Yeah, I mean, a few studies have shown that multiple languages have less chance of Alzheimer's and other mental issues in older years. Yeah, that would definitely be ideal. They actually start them pretty young in school now. That is not lining up. Well, no, it is. That's lining up perfectly, actually. Just want to make this little lip because you know we like lips. Yeah, we'll just keep that like this. No, we'll get this in real quick. Assuming we can actually reach it. Not to mention learning multiple languages is valuable. Yeah, it's definitely something I've told my two oldest right now. Is that it's invaluable. Learning multiple languages right now for careers when you're looking for a job. Yeah, I like that right now. Just leaving this little way you can look down at Chemic. Look out the Drydock. It looks really nice. What else can we do? We're gonna be doing stuff over some of these conveyor ports. What other little area right now can we do some detail? Maybe we'll just do, yeah, let's do a conveyor port. I need to get something that's just like a universal conveyor port plug looking thing. And then we'll actually blueprint it. Oh, I wish you guys could hear him right now. He's so freaking cute. He's just waiting on mommy. Mama. Something like that to cover them up. You're bilingual, Spanish and English. Believe it or not, English is my second language. You're learning both growing up. By the time I started school, I started using English more than Spanish. Yeah, I'm sadly not I'm sadly not bilingual. I mean, roughly, but not fluently. No, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of German. Let's save this as a conveyor cap. Now let's go grab that blueprint. Down into our bar. Ta-da! He'll be here in a second. We really need official conveyor. Yeah. Because I have been using these, but they're kind of too bulky for what I'm trying to do right now. I like these, but these are a little too big than what I'm looking for right now. Obviously, with the different skin, this would also look different. I've been grinding the refinery. I've just been grinding the refinery. How do I not have heavy-duty plates? Or did we not finish? Oh, no, we didn't finish the refinery. I thought I had been grinding it. I forgot that we didn't put all the... Once it hit functional, we stopped welding it. Okay, what other one? We gotta do one here too. I shouldn't cover all these up though. Some of these I should leave open. Yeah, hold on for a second. Some of these I should leave open. Is there something we can do with... No. What about... What about something like this? Yeah, I like that too. Let's do this as a cap that we can actually use it. I have some good stories where knowing Spanish has helped me in situations. I used to sell cell phones at Walmart, and this tourist came in speaking Greek. Fortunately, he knew Spanish, so I could help. Okay, let's blueprint this now too. This is like an open conveyor cap. Open conveyor cap. As cool as I could put those on the workshop and you guys could just use them yourself. I mean, you can just make them yourself. It's not some overly difficult shape. Do I want to grind these? I kind of still want to grind these out. I just really like the look of these slightly incomplete. Yeah. Hey, Alfredo, how are you doing? We're going to have to figure out something here. I don't know what we're going to do there. I'll try and figure that out next, though, so I'm just not sitting there wondering. This side we can do one of these. If I put a conveyor cap, what is that going to look like? No, it won't let me. It won't even let me place it. You're loading Space Engineer on your end. What are you currently doing in Space Engineers 2? What is your current project? We might need to extend or just do this whole section as custom stairs. Is that gonna fit in there? No, it's not. If we blueprint this, okay, where do we want? Up one, there. This will allow us to at least do some custom work underneath it. This shirt's soaked. Not soaked, but a little wet. Can we get a brief recap of your improvements you've made around the base for those of us that came in late? Yeah. Give me a second. Wind gone. We fully closed up the... Here. We fully closed up the production building. We started with this area over here. Finished welding that. Add these little details near it. It might be stuttering though, because I am having dropped frames. I'm currently having some internet issues. And then we closed up this side, did this all glass. We went with a very glass, see-through glass house. We built a glass house. This is what we've been focusing on right now. Fully closing up all the walls, and then we did... What else did we do? We've been working inside the production building. Mostly on... We did this little ladder section here. Then we have a little walkway past the smelter and the Gearforge, and some stairs right here, which we'll make look better. I have some ideas to make this look a little bit better. And then we added grates down here on this floor. I think all the way back over to here. We're just working on this ladder or that little stairway right now. That's pretty much what we've done, is close up production. Hey Allison, welcome in. Yeah, Space Invaders 2 looks absolutely amazing. Once I fix my internet, it'll look even more amazing for everybody else. At least my recap videos will look amazing, like extremely amazing. Thank you, Wingun. I'll probably do the same thing up this way. This might be a little hard to do with the side that's against the... Could we have just left that going in? No. I like this. I like this. I'm gonna say we left out the other side support structure. Yeah, the unified grid is absolutely amazing. I'm missing a stair here. Maybe I should grind out this first. This is kind of hard to do. Ta-da! Oh, come on. Okay, and then we just gotta get all the way up to that section. I mean, it's amazing that I can do what I'm currently doing. Yeah, and then we'll make little cutouts here. Make sure the cap is still there. Thank you for subscribing. Am I inside? All is Space OSHA approved. Thank you, Space OSHA. Hope you got those cookies. Let's go get some power real quick. Let us go get some power. I'm gonna just build some power, some batteries, so we don't have to worry about it for our suit. I did not 100%. We do that up in the Gearforge real quick. Yeah, let's get some of these. These just auto-consume when your battery gets critical, which is nice. I might not need to do the tops. Remember the oatmeal raisin are your favorite? Yeah. I like some oatmeal raisin cookies. Hey Jonathan, it's been a while since I caught you streaming live. The station looking great so far. Thank you very much. That means a lot. And it's great to see you, Jonathan. I hope you're having a great day. One, two, three. At least I'm doing it the smart way this time. Then we just need the stairs. The steps, not the stairs. These are the stairs. Okay, let's just fly and do this. Perfect. There we go. Now we have some stairs. You never really make oatmeal raisin cookies. You always want chocolate. Yeah, I generally want chocolate chip. Something I like oatmeal raisin. Now I want to get this. I'm gonna get this in. So we're gonna have to cut out this one, and that one. We want to put this in. We'll make a modified one of these two once I weld this up. Want that part. I went up there. What do I want up there? What do I want up there? We want to do... Can I even get a block up there? No, I can't. So we'll probably get rid of this anyway, too. Let me do that thing. It's not gonna really look that great. I don't know though. I must see. I want to see real quick. This might just look fine. And then we just grind that out. That's just part of the stair. I think that looks fine. We're gonna be grinding this one out too. Yeah, I think that looks perfect. It's a little modified section. Then we want one of these for here. Apparently I'm running low on iron. This would probably add it after it comes out of early access if they wanted, but it would be cool to have an in-game editor that allowed you to turn the stairs you made into a single block. I mean, you kind of can. I don't know if you see what I'm doing right now, Jonathan, but I blueprinted these conveyor caps. So I technically could blueprint this into a single block. That was the delayed sub, wasn't it? So right here, I've actually blueprinted both these conveyor caps. I also have my Drydock arms blueprinted. So if I wanted to place more Drydocked arms, I'll show you real quick. Did I put them in my bar? Thanks for hanging out. It was great seeing you, Phil. Have a great rest of your day. So if I were to go in here and drag this down here, this is now technically a block. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, Jonathan. It would reduce the PCU count. You're trying to look something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure. Some people don't know that that's a thing, that you can blueprint them and then they technically become customized blocks in a sense. Why the workshop is going to be absolutely amazing. Just having people's customized like this, like a little conveyor cap. Yeah, you could make this yourself, but there could be more like intensive, more involved, detailed designs. And I just want to cap that one up. Like when I'm done with this whole production building and this whole base, I'm gonna bring the blueprint of it into creative and actually make it so it's modular, and someone can just build the base however they wanted, which is crazy. I mean, that can kind of be done in Space Engineers 1 already, but it's going to be a completely different style in Space Engineers 2 of how that's going to be done. You have a dual connector BP on the workshop? What do you, oh, yeah, Marcus. You're talking about the small and the large. Okay, any other conveyor cap? Yeah, we got this section. We got to figure it out. I don't want to do something different here, though. Kind of thinking of doing like a structural thing here. Yeah. I want to do something like this. So we go... Let me turn this on. Yep. And then up here. And then what if I want these? Okay, I didn't need these. I need the actual halves. Okay, let's partial copy that just because I don't feel like building that again. And it will take 2 seconds to partial copy. So do you have any expansions you have already planned on to add to the station once mechanical blocks are added? Like a crane arm or something? Not really. Subgrids aren't completely, mechanical blocks aren't totally what I think about 24/7 or anything. So I'm not sitting here waiting, like I'm not sitting here waiting for mechanical blocks to make something crazy. But I'll definitely check them out. But we could have, it would be cool to have like a little repair arm probably. Which is kind of why I've not built the extension out towards the dry dock. But there could definitely be like clamps. Maybe some clamps to grab the ships. Or maybe like a welding arm. But it's not something that I've been thinking about too much. And then if we do a modified one of these to where they are more in yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this top part. Oh, I was in the way of putting that there. I didn't even need to blueprint this in. Big hangar doors would be cool too. I think personally I'm waiting for 2.2 to make a ton of different cars. Yeah, I'm interested to see suspensions, wheels, and stuff like that. Did they say that we're getting wheels in 2.2? I can't remember if they said that yet. Might actually just do that instead. Get rid of this. Shouldn't have put the cap on there. I saw the teasing of suspensions, but I didn't see any mention that we're actually getting wheels in 2.2. It's not currently, it's still not on the roadmap, I don't think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we do, let's go back to this. Do something like this here. And then mimic it up this way. Like that. I'm starting to get hyped for, I don't know when it's happening, but the economy update for Space Engineers 1. Space Engineers 1 is starting to come back into my brain. And yeah, I just want to do something like this. Right there. It's crazy. I could just make my own corridors right here, to be honest. It's a little tempting right now. Because on this side now I could do... that block up there. Yeah, what if I was to take this? Just do this whole hallway like this. What would that look like? Put those right. Yeah. Wish I could just drag it. Doesn't work that way all the time though. Yeah, I was thinking about how awesome it would be to have this much freedom. Like someone could just make a completely accurate. What's a Tantive 4 from Stairways if they wanted? I don't particularly know what that is at the moment. Assuming it's a ship, I could be wrong. This is gonna look crazy. This will give us a bunch of painting freedom too. I love the smaller you go with detail blocks, you can really get some awesome painting in. It's Leia's ship in the beginning of A New Hope. Oh, I don't remember what that looks like. I have not seen A New Hope in a very long time. I've watched the prequels and the last three more than anything else. Probably the prequels. The prequels technically more than everything else. Princess Leia ship that Star Destroyer was chasing in the opening crawl. Yeah, I don't remember what that ship looks like at all. Not right now off the top of my head. Is it one that looks like I guess it wouldn't. Now I have to look it up right now. Hold on, I have to look it up. Uno momento. Tantive B. Oh, there's a Lego of it. Oh, that ship. Yeah, I know that ship. No, it looks like it kind of looks like a cargo ship, like a hammerhead. The Rebel block, it's a blockade runner. Yeah, if you would have said blockade runner, EC got there. If you would have said blockade runner, I would have known exactly what you're talking about. You better run and hide. Probably gonna have to do something different there to hide that. But I'm just gonna weld all this up. We can go back and edit things in the future. Yeah. I looked at it. Yeah, but I know it more as a blockade runner than Tantive 4. Favorite Star Wars ship? Mine is Kylo Ren's, which I can never remember the name of it. What's the name of it? Kylo Ren's ship name. The TIE Silencer. We do talk about a lot of Star Wars here. a few streams ago, I may have said, what didn't I end? I ended this stream saying the original Star Wars sucks. That's how I ended the stream. I was not being serious. That looks... Oh, the fact that we can just sit here and make our own passageways and corridors. Looks like the Hammerhead Corvette because both ships are made from the same universe company, Corellian Engineering Company. The Droid Starfighter from Battlefront 2. I don't know what that looks like. Just gonna have me keep looking up stuff. I think this TIE Silencer looks insane. If I was out fighting stuff, I'd want to be in a TIE Silencer. Yeah, the Imperial shuttles look really good. That's what sucks. When you're a kid, all the Empire stuff looks so much better than anything else. But I will say this. What is the ship that Mandalorian got? The Tatooine or Naboo. What is that ship called? You know what I'm talking about? After he had the Razor Crest, he modified that other ship. I really like that ship. Anakin flies one as a fighter, I think, for a bit. Is it called an N1 Starfighter? Yeah, the N1 Starfighter is a gorgeous ship. What did you say, DC? What do you mean YouTube doesn't like your phrasing? Oh, does that look crazy? You're the Millennium Falcon, Slave 1, and A-Wing. Yes, Slave 1 is a gorgeous looking ship too. I'm trying to describe how the ship is like and YouTube is refusing to let me post it. That's weird. Yeah, hot rod tuned up chrome version of the N1 would be a very sexy ship. I really loved the Empire as a kid, but now my design sensibility aligned with the droid army. I don't really like Gar's aesthetic, though. Yeah, the TIE Interceptor. There's a lot of TIE. The TIE Silencer, though, is such a crazy looking ship. People can hate on the last 3 movies, but the ship design in some of those movies. And I know some of those ships were obviously designed pre those movies, but still. Do I still have this? Yeah. We can still continue. Can I continue with this? No, we're gonna have to. The Ebon Hawk from Coder, or Knights of the Old Republic. I just said a coder? Coder? I'm not a coder. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for the $20 super chat. You are awesome. And I'm glad that you get enjoyment from my content. It makes all of this worthwhile. And I'll add all those super chats to the total of the GPU afterwards. I have to calculate each one of them because I don't make the... YouTube gives me what? They take 30% or something like that. You put it on Discord instead. The ghost? The ghost. For some reason I'm not remembering what the ghost is right now. Is the ghost is Rebels, right? Is the ghost the Rebels ship, EC? Everything is awesome. You're just trying to bring up Chopper again, aren't you? He's just trying to bring up Chopper. Yeah, it's the one that Hera flies, right? I'm pretty sure. What did everybody think of live action Hera? There's a question I have for everybody. I like how we just have this hallway design now, and I was just trying to cover up the conveyor caps. The ghost ship, EC. Droid fighters are like what Anakin was fighting with the crash landed in the Trade Federation hangar in episode 1. Those ships are pretty cool. A lot of the droid army stuff. That's actually what I should have said my favorite droid that one time we were talking about that was the Roger. Fortunately, the Death Star is a ship. Yeah, it moves. Or it obviously doesn't move anymore, but it moved, right? Somehow the Death Star returned. Okay, then we could technically get rid of this cap here. Yeah. I like how this is shaping up. Live action Hera is hot. Her actress. Yeah. I know the actress. I forget what I know her from outside of that role. But yeah, she's a pretty cool actress. She's very pretty, but don't tell my wife. You're married, you're not allowed to find other women pretty. It's against the law. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Ahsoka was decent. Ray Stevenson was the best. Yeah. That sucks. You had to bring him up. That really sucks. It sucks when people... I know that's just life, but it sucks when we just lose people way before we were supposed to. Just talking about Robin Williams the other day. But Ray Stevenson's another one. Let's blueprint this before I accidentally lose it. This is like a hallway wall. I heard you. I don't think it is safe with you. I don't think it is. I just can't remember from the movies. I just remember them from the original Battlefront 2 games during the space battles. I swear I played the Battlefront games, but I am not remembering right now. After he was building a second as he died, but don't quote, it's been a while. We don't have the expert. Eddie's not here. The Star Wars expert. I don't know if he's actually an expert. He probably wouldn't actually say he's an expert, but I know he's one of the few people I know that's went through all of the material, like books and everything. For all I know, EC might also be an expert. We're gonna have to figure out something for the roof too. Actually, wait, I have an idea for the roof. We could do pipes running down the center. We need a Star Wars CRPG in the vein. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Just talk to Larian. Doesn't want to do more Baldur's Gate stuff. I know they're doing another Divinity, but just talk to Larian Studios or whatever they're called. Probably butchering their name. And just tell them that they really didn't want to do another Baldur's Gate. I know that. Maybe they'll be up for some Star Wars. You know a lot of canon, but not extended universe stuff. Yeah, Eddie seems to be well versed in a lot of things I know nothing about. So let's look at this with no HUD right now. Yeah, I like it. I mean, technically we don't need this anymore. Just like running beam. I mean, it is a structural beam. Hey, Chad, welcome in. I caught you.
How dare you, Chad?
I caught you before your redemption went on. WOTC, what does that stand for? The Wind God, you're the Star Wars expert. Oh, Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast. Okay, I got there eventually. I'm pretty good with canon and Timothy Zahn universe. Outside of that, I'm fuzzy. I didn't have the lights there. Yeah, that's where mine went. DC. I went Wrath of the Lich King. What? My stream's a little messed up with the new hardware, so I'm seeing it. Things are a little delayed right now, and we're losing frame. We've had 10,000 drop frames, 1.6% of the stream, which is not that bad. It really isn't. But I want 0. But yeah, we're having some technical issues this stream. Yeah, I was thinking these. That's not gonna fit there though. What else could we do? Would it be cool to do something like this? Like go from here? Almost looking like a Star Wars hallway, more a CEC designed hallway. I used to be a massive Star Wars fan, but my love for the series is greatly diminished now. If we get more products like Andor, I might just get back into it. Pipe, yeah, I was thinking pipes up the center. Also thinking of doing like at the end of them, doing something like this, EC. At the end of every 2, I do that little design there, and then we do pipes. That's why I was on this. Because we're gonna need something to grab onto here. Obviously not these. Look at these massive pipes. It's something like this. We're not gonna be able to do 2 of them though. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on, hold on. I mean, don't hold on. Like, you're not actually holding on, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Where can I get make sure that it's centered? Let me temp a block in here real quick. No, that's too much. That's too much. Is it gonna be 2? Yeah, it might just be 2. And then we do from this side. Come on. And then we do that. The problem is that's not going to hold from that side. We do that before. Didn't we do something like this before? Yeah, there's no axe, no points. We need silicon for that. A diesel truck is fixed between towing and repairs. Still costs $1,000. Fuel heater fried. Blew a fuse. Same fuse that powers a diode, which also blew that powers the ECM, which controls the fuel pump. Well, that's great that it's all fixed. I'm sorry that you had to go through that though, Chad. Yeah, we can do something like this. Now, I was thinking on this side we would mimic maybe that. Yeah, and we're gonna make it asymmetrical. Run a pipe jet down just one side. Do the same thing here, which is what, one block? Yeah, one block here, a connector, then we want you is that right? It should be right. Is it right though? Yeah, for now it is. We can add other blocks in when we need to. Should allow... No, we can't put another pipe there. Because there wouldn't be one here. Okay, okay. Yeah, the unified grid is amazing. What is possible with the unified grid? Yeah, I did a pipe design on the side of the chemic base. Reman ECM is only about $130 and it would be $800. Yeah, that is pretty lucky. But they kind of did their job, didn't they? Well, I mean the fuse. The fuse did its job. So, where was I thinking? That would be... not there. No, that would be right. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm second guessing myself. Then here we would want, right? Then a 1 off there. No, that does not, that's not right. What am I doing wrong here? I wanted it to there. Just work with me here. I'm figuring this out. There we go. I kept having errors, so decided to clear cache. Asymmetry is your weakness. Where the heaters in the system at work to prevent fuel gel was pointless. If fuel was going to gel, you do it before even getting that far. Are we out of iron? We are gonna still need some silicon. Let's get rid of this and grab some more iron. There we go. How is this looking so far? Pretty good. Let's get this here. Do another one of these. Then another connector. And that was there. So I'm actually gonna do that also. Okay, then it's going to be, if it was a full block, just do these instead. Just be smart. You said it might be some syncing issues that was clearing cache could fix, and it did fix. It is fixed now. We're gonna have to do the same thing in a half block here. Yep. It's not connected to anything silly. This looks like a proper hallway right now. Hey, look, we missed a block. Mechanic said he was baffled for a bit when the ECM still didn't work after replacing the fuse. Then he found the diode and went from there. If only vehicles in real life worked perfectly like the ones in Space Engineers. Car problems are always a pain to deal with. Mine has been in the garage for months. That's rough. That is rough. Well, we could put a light there, couldn't we? Block. And then we'd want to do that. Another one of these. And then where is this gonna go to? Do we want to run? I could run this outside underneath. Eventually look like this pipe goes underneath the passage walkways. Oh look, we have piping out there already. Cirrus Grail, how are you doing? It looks very oh yeah, I mean it'll all get painted. It will all get painted in the future. How many do we need now? That needs just a half block here. Yeah, so now if we go outside, we could actually continue that. We could continue this piping out this way. To that. We just need to get to here. Maybe do a connector off it first. We'll use conveyors to get either side. Like that. To maybe now just do a conveyor. Oh, we could have done conveyors in there. No, its conveyors actually don't look that great. They're not squared up. Except they're gonna look better for the curves we want. Just way too many computers, modules, sensors, and other electronics on vehicles now. So many points of failure, and half of them leave symptoms that make it look like something else is, but yeah. And they're all supposed to be able to get diagnosed just by plugging something in, but that doesn't always work. That'll just tell you the code that what is wrong with it. It's not always how it works, though. So we'll just do this here. Another one of these. We are out of material. What are we out of? No, we have iron and silicon. What are you talking about? What's the obstruction? What? Oh, I put it. Okay. Yeah. Soon TM, right? Soon TM. Okay, then we're gonna do a half block here. We're gonna do pipe there. Can we get another pipe in? We can't. So maybe we're not gonna do the half block. Oh, we can't. I need to get rid of this. Can I do a pipe right off of that? Is that gonna look weird? Like this. Kinda makes me want to weld all this up though. Yeah, now we have a pipe that runs in there. Who knows what it's for, but we have a piping system. Yeah, I didn't see that at first, DC. It's coming along. Probably gonna end up doing the same. How tall? Oh, these do not go up to the height. Probably want the same up here though. Missing materials. Of course I am. Then you also have the brands who would lock certain stuff behind a subscription. Oh yeah. Oh, that's rough. I don't understand that concept at all. Do you want airbags? Well, you have to pay us $5 a month for that. What are you attached to? Just floating there. Oh, that space water, yeah. Leave those cargo open like that. It doesn't look horrible. I was planning to cover them up, but it really doesn't look that bad. We could also modify something and cover them up if we really don't like it. I think at the top of these, I'll just do some like scaffolding that goes to the roof. Because we don't need to fill all this in, and we don't want to cover up the windows. But maybe something that goes over towards the machines and then goes up on the sides of the windows. We also need to do some grate work or scaffolding up there. Great work indeed. I thought that would be EC that would say that, but it was you. It was you all along. Hard to find a base model at 30K, yeah. Yes, it is. Unless you go with some makes or models that I personally wouldn't buy. There are some cheaper choices out there, but they've come a long way over the years. You know which ones I'm talking about. But I still would not buy them. You, EC and DC are the same people? No. If you're really EC, how did our last Frostbite session go? Where you're just green screen. You're not even a real person. You're not EC, you're just a green screen. Smoke and mirrors. You can get a new Subaru for under 30K? What new Subaru? Not any of the SUVs, right? Horribly? Wait, did I actually... I said something about it, didn't I? Yeah. I said it in members, the sneak peek channel. Forgot, I actually said how the last session went. Yeah, I thought maybe it would be an Impreza. That's like the base, really crappy looking. I mean, it's still it's a decent car. But I hate baseline Imprezas. Okay. We're going to probably actually bring this all the way across this way. Why would you guess? We could have actually concluded it. So here's the thing. The funny thing is, we may release two versions of our Frostbite series. One is kind of like the cursed one. There was just such good stuff that we recorded the first session that I don't ever want to lose. But we can't get the second session because there's a current bug with the quest log. That if you close it and load it, the game, it won't, the quest log doesn't show up anymore. Across Trek starts at just under 27,000. That's crazy. If Subaru had a full-size truck with decent towing power, I'd consider it. How much is a Tundra? Is like a stupid amount of money, isn't it? Toyota fanboy, I apologize. For nothing, actually. I apologize for nothing. Oops. Not OSHA safe. Don't tell SPOSHA. Don't tell SPOSHA. I did it again. It's lined up, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, can we then... I mean, that's gonna hide... We could do a cutout for these. Though, honestly, we don't need them. Is that gonna fit here? Does that actually fit perfectly? That's crazy. Can turn it into a choose your own adventure? I could. It's been getting hard to find manual transmission too. I prefer my stick and I fear the clutch foot hitting the brakes. Should probably put some railings there. Yeah. Hey Wilder, how are you doing? Yeah, I've been pretty good. Today's been a slightly rough day, just we're having technical issues, but all around pretty good. I hope you're well. We're just greebling. We were stuck greebling in Space Engineers 2. We can't escape. There's really just, there's too many cool things that are possible. That's great to hear. I mean, I feel we're all kind of hanging in there. Where'd that little cat on that poster? Just hanging in there. Google says the 2026 Tundra starts around 41,000. Yeah, they're generally not very cheap trucks, but I personally would not choose a truck, any other truck, than a Tundra or a Tacoma. I did say that I'm a Toyota fanboy, though. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy. I get stuck in my brands. I like my brands. Gonna have to do something here because children could fall through this by accident. Could we crouch through it? Yeah, we can. Ah! Oh, we would have to cut that out here. Titan was discontinued after the... Oh. Did I say Titan? I didn't mean to say Titan if I said Titan. I meant to say Tundra and Tacoma. Oh, the Toyota Titan. It was Game Director said it, okay. You know the funny thing, and I feel kind of the MR2. Yeah, the MR2 is gorgeous. But If anybody was watching Aaron stream Space Engineers yesterday, at least my what am I, why did I go down here? I'm not having as much issues as he was having. Yeah. I see that now. I thought I accidentally said Titan. There's so many T words. I thought I had accidentally said it. This building is really coming together, though. At some point, we gotta take a break and do some painting, though. This thing is screaming for paint. I honestly don't know. I know a Nissan Titan. I don't know the Toyota Titan. And I generally know my Toyotas. It might be. I know other like UK gets some weird things we'll never see here, and then Australia gets some weird stuff we'll never see. The Nissan Titan, yeah. I know you can get a new Nissan Frontier 2-wheel drive for just over 32,000. Where's my primary cargo asset? We have a bunch of cargo assets. Look at all of these. I'm not hiding these. Were you talking about inside? Did I cover up Rev? Good. You have a 2017 Nissan Frontier? You know what you need, Marcus? You need an S2000. That's what you need. That's what you need in your life, Marcus. No PC upgrade. You're getting an S2000. I do want to extend this all here. We'll be able to do some cool stuff with that. Just get a rev for your towing needs. He's been hitting the gym. Yeah, exactly. I think he said today was leg day. He could pull your truck or pull your whatever you need pulled. Nothing like some VTEC and your beard blowing in the wind. Yeah, an inline 6. Some VTEC and an inline 6. Yes, please. Yeah, a GR and any of the FT86 versions. I will take any FT86. I like it. So we're going to wrap this over, like bring this over here, and then we'll do the support structures for the top. Some are up there. Need to do some safety railings here, which I was just thinking of doing what we have. Something that comes up to about there. No, we probably want this like this. Is that too high for the railing? Like the actual... Yeah, that's too high. They only come up to there. Safety first. First car is a 67 Dodge Dart with a 318. I remember you saying that before, Game Dork. I swear you've said that before. Perfect. We still make that go up here. Oh, we could technically, couldn't we? I don't want to do that. Could we do grates? Would we need to do grates? No. What about something like this, then bring this up to that. This production building is never getting finished. You know all the little details we can put into this? OSHA says 36-inch minimum for deck surface. Okay. We'll probably do... I was thinking we could bring this over here like this. Same thing this side. Give us our iron, please. Inventory full. Well, this year also, DC, Rev said that he really wants to get in shape. So yeah, I wish I was doing what Rev was doing, hitting the gym as much. And Dr. H probably also wishes I was doing what Rev was doing. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing here. Let's go just straight into this. Something like that looks pretty good. Then we could just go that there. Yeah. I need to at some point. I used to go to the gym all the time. We can do a lot of stuff to make this look actually like very structurally sound. It'll probably still look wrong, but it'll look cool. Yeah, I like that. Do you approve of this, Space OSHA? Sposha. Let me at least paint this. Do I have the yellow? Safety first. Probably do those this time. Should those also be yellow? Probably all yellow. Thing is, I would also do this yellow. We in painting mode now? The Chrysler Conquest, aka the Mitsubishi Starion, was a car I fancied as a teen, especially the turbo version. What do we want to do with these? Do we want those to be yellow? Honk. Hey, Rev's back. We brought him into existence. Where'd my drink go? It's not my drink anymore. I forgot. Apollo put his whole mouth on it. Speaking of the goat, he's a goose. You can't disrespect him like that, DC. DC. Thought you knew better, DC. I'm thinking that we just do all of that yellow. A lot of this needs to be yellow just for OSHA regulations. The goat goose. The goat goose. Is that like the El Chupacabra? It's like two animals. Just wobbled back in your house. If you can do a silver look on the step, it would look a bit better for the ladder, but leave the rails yellow. Because I could do this. Or do you mean the whole thing silver? Always willing to try things. No, I really like that. That looks nice. Celica Supra. Of the classic muscle cars, I like the Chevelle, the GTO, the Torino, El Camino, the Cutlass, and the Corvette. I do not like muscle cars. If I were to own a muscle car... If I were to own a muscle car, what would it be? I don't know. None. Apparently none. I was thinking of what one would I own. I want to fix this over here real quick. I don't like this. I don't like this right here. The greatest of all time goose. Yeah, that looks a lot better now. Probably bring that down too. So yeah, we want this coming up here, and then the same thing here. Greebling. Camaro, Firebird, and Mustang were too common. Same with the Nova, but I did like the pre-73 Nova with a V8. I already own a muscle car? What are you talking about? What? What do you mean I already own a muscle car? Dr. H is drunk? Now you own a muscle truck. Currently don't own any car. Oh, I own you? You heard it here, everybody. I own Dr. H. She said it. She said it. You heard it. You read it. Actually, it's there for life in chat. It's not even said. It's fully there for chat. She said I own her. I have to fix that. By the time I was old enough to own a car and working so I could possibly buy one, the charges were already hard to find thanks to the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Isn't that fun how that happens? I need to get rid of this. This. That looks good. What are we gonna do for that section? Can be kind of like these right now. We could probably do this. Partial copy this. What did I miss? Oh. Is leave it completely out of context. No one will ever understand. Except those of us that were here right now. Is that good? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Then we'll need a little short part for this right here. We'll probably bring over this part. DC, you excited for Borderlands 2 tomorrow at all? Oh, I didn't even see we never did these windows. I can't remember if you liked Borderlands as I say this. Okay, straight up from here. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. This rail to there. I'm excited because I'm playing a character I've never played before. I'm playing Krieg. Krieg. DC, I was doing going over some titles for tomorrow's stream, and I threw some ideas like what I was planning at Gemini, and what it threw back at me was hilarious. So I've never played Krieg. I've never seen Krieg play through, and I apologize. This is awkward what I'm about to say, but at the title it said "Here Comes the Poop Train" was one of the recommended titles. Oh yeah, I forgot in the title I actually said Krieg. Or also I talk about Psycho. Yeah, it wanted that for the title. I was like, no, I don't think I'm using that for the title. Krieg is the Psycho, the melee. If he's a tank, I don't actually know. I want to bring this down, actually. I know nothing about Krieg. I played 2 people in, but I still have my characters in Borderlands 2. The Necromancer and Maya the Siren. I want to keep this going here. And then we'll do a little design in there. Krieg is a lot. Yeah, apparently he's supposed to have some really funny lines. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. What if we didn't do this? What if we did... Can we do this? No, we can't. We can't. Get rid of those, though. No, we can't do that either. So yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We got our little stairway there. Let's do a little walkthrough, because we all know what time it is. I think we did some great work today. I hope everybody's happy with this. And if you're not, sucks to be you. We got our awesome stairs here. We closed up the production building. We did it awesome. I love this. This right here looks awesome. And then downstairs also. Little ladder. Grated walkway to the dry dock. Let's save. Because I don't know the last time it saved. Yeah, I am absolutely loving this. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock already. I am not sure how we even got here. I'm just happy that we did get here, because in the beginning of the stream, I was not doing good. I was not happy. I mean, why would I be? We're just gonna struggle a little bit through this until possibly figuring out something internet. If maybe not, then I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to redo some settings and stuff like that. But for right now, we're gonna have drop frames occasionally in our streams, and if that's not okay with you, I understand if you don't want to watch that. But thank you for those who have stuck around through this little bit of growing pains that we're going to be in. And thank you all for being here today. It's been awesome. Thanks for the super chats, the tips. We are really close. I would say, if I had to guess from the super chats, we're probably close to about 185 out of 448 for paying off the GPU. Don't forget, Rev is streaming in an hour. Come join me, hang out with Rev Plays Games. I don't know if anyone could put his link in the chat. But in an hour, Rev will be playing, I believe, Space Engineers 2. Yeah, and become a member. Thanks, DC. I'm suck at plugging myself. That sounds weird. No quote. Tomorrow, Mondays and Wednesdays, I do members only streams. We're playing through the Borderlands series. If you're interested in that, become a member. Any tier of membership gets you access to those streams. And then I will be back on Thursday with more Space Engineers 2. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And thanks for hanging out here.